Ever felt trapped in a loop of negative thoughts? Learn techniques how to break free that loop. Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. It's a common experience, isn't it? Our minds are naturally inclined to think, to analyze, to ponder. But sometimes this natural tendency can lead us down a dark alley of negativity. This is when our thought patterns become a trap, a vicious cycle that seems impossible to escape. Imagine your mind as a powerful magnet, attracting and holding on to the thoughts you focus on. When those thoughts are negative, your mind hones in on the darker aspects of life, ignoring the beauty and the positivity that exists all around us. This negativity clouds our perception, creating a fog that blurs the vibrance of life and emphasizes only the flaws. This constant negative chatter becomes our reality, our lens through which we view the world. And the more we listen to it, the deeper we fall into this pit of ingratitude. We become trapped in a loop of negative thoughts, a cycle that can feel impossible to break. It's like standing in a deep eddy of low-energy thoughts, the current pulling us down, making it difficult to see the surface, let alone reach it. But here's the crucial point. This state of mind is not permanent. It is not who you are. It is simply a pattern, a habit, a loop that can be broken. And breaking this pattern is the key to freeing yourself from the trap of negative thoughts. The impact of being caught in this negative thought loop extends beyond the mind. It affects our mental health, our emotional well-being, and even our physical health. It can lead to feelings of anxiety and depression, and can prevent us from living our lives to the fullest. But remember, nothing is impossible. If you found yourself trapped in this deep eddy of low-energy thoughts, don't despair. There are ways to break free. And the first step in that journey is recognizing the trap for what it is, a pattern of thought that can be changed. So take a deep breath, muster your courage, and prepare yourself for the journey ahead. Because the power to change your thoughts, to break free from the trap, lies within you. If you've ever found yourself stuck in this deep eddy of low-energy thoughts, don't despair. There are ways to break free. Taking a pause. The first step in breaking free from negative thoughts is to take a pause and step back. It's like being caught in a whirlwind. The more you struggle, the more entangled you become. But the moment you stop, step back, and observe, you create a space for clarity. This is not about running away or ignoring the problem. It's about giving yourself the permission to take a breather, to create a buffer zone between you and the situation that's causing you distress. Imagine this: you're in a dark room, fumbling, unable to find a way out. You feel trapped, confined. But the moment you step back and switch on the light, the room doesn't feel so daunting anymore. You see things as they are, not as your mind perceives them to be. That's exactly what happens when you distance yourself from the situation, causing you to spiral into negativity. Breaking the pattern. The next step is to break the pattern. Now you might be asking, how do I do that? Well, it's not as hard as it might seem. Negative thoughts can create a vicious cycle, a loop that feels impossible to escape from. Imagine you're going around a roundabout, and every exit is blocked by another negative thought. It's exhausting, isn't it? But don't worry, there's a way out. The power to break this cycle lies within you. Yes, you heard it right. It's in your hands to step on the brakes, pull over, and choose a different direction. This is where distraction techniques come into play. They are the detour signs on your mental highway, guiding you away from the roundabout of negativity. What do these distraction techniques look like? They could be anything that engages your mind and pulls your focus away from the negative chatter. It could be reading a book, painting, going for a run, or even cooking your favorite meal. The key is to find an activity that challenges you, pushes you, and most importantly, makes you happy. However, distraction alone may not be enough. Sometimes you need to physically shift from the space you're in to change the environment. This could mean going for a walk in the park, visiting a museum, or just stepping outside for a breath of fresh air. Changing your surroundings can work wonders in breaking the thought pattern. Remember, the purpose of these techniques is not to avoid or suppress your thoughts. Rather, they are tools to help you gain control over your mind, to shift your focus from the negative to the positive. As you begin this journey, it's crucial to keep in mind that it won't be easy. There will be times when you'll feel like you're back on that roundabout, but don't get disheartened. It's all part of the process. Remember, only you can dare to break that pattern. It might feel hard and daunting at first, but once you learn to take charge of your mind and thoughts, the success will be yours. Overthinking doesn't solve problems. Overthinking is often a major contributor to negative thought loops. It's like a hyperactive artist, constantly painting elaborate scenarios that have no basis in reality. At times, it can feel like a relentless storm, swirling thoughts around in our minds, creating a fog of worry and stress that can be hard to see through. Overthinking is a product of our mind's incredible ability to create. It's like a superpower gone awry, turning our creative energy inward, creating problems and catastrophes that don't exist. It's a bit like having a conversation with a pessimistic fortune teller who's predicting a future full of doom and gloom, based on nothing more than speculation and fear. The trouble with overthinking is that it often feels productive. It tricks us into believing that if we just think hard enough, if we just analyze the situation from every possible angle, we will eventually stumble upon a solution. But more often than not, overthinking leads us down a rabbit hole of negativity, causing us to lose sight of the bigger picture and trapping us in a cycle of worry and anxiety. Overthinking tends to magnify problems, blowing them out of proportion. A tiny hiccup becomes a monumental disaster. A minor setback transforms into an insurmountable obstacle. It can make mountains out of molehills and turn a single drop of water into a raging sea. And the worst part? Overthinking can paralyze us. It can keep us stuck in one place, afraid to make a move for fear of making the wrong one. It can prevent us from taking risks, from trying new things, from stepping out of our comfort zone. It convinces us that it's safer to stay put, to keep things as they are, even if we're unhappy. But here's the thing, overthinking doesn't solve problems. It creates them. It takes small issues and turns them into big ones. It takes peace of mind and turns it into turmoil. It takes joy and turns it into worry. Overthinking is a thief. It steals time, energy, and happiness, leaving us feeling drained and stressed. So the next time you find yourself caught in the grip of overthinking, remind yourself of this. Remember, overthinking is nothing but the art of creating problems that weren't even there in the first place. Overthinking doesn't bring clarity, it brings confusion. It doesn't bring peace, it brings stress. It doesn't solve problems, it creates them. Don't let overthinking rob you of your peace of mind. Seeking help. When overcoming negative thoughts feels challenging, it's okay to seek help. There's a strength in admitting when we need a hand, and it's a step that can lead us towards a healthier mindset. We all have moments when we're caught in a whirlwind of negativity, and it feels like we're trying to navigate through a storm without a compass. It's during these moments that reaching out to someone else can make all the difference. And who should you reach out to? Well, it could be a friend, a family member, or a mentor. Someone who has your best interests at heart, someone you trust to listen without judgment. It doesn't always have to be about seeking advice. Sometimes, just voicing out your thoughts and fears can help you see them in a new light, and that alone can bring some relief. However, if the negativity persists, it might be time to consult with a professional. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate through the maze of your thoughts, and they can provide you with tools and techniques to manage and reduce negative thinking. Reaching out to a professional can provide a safe space for you to express your feelings openly and honestly. They can help you identify patterns in your thinking and guide you through the process of changing these patterns. They can provide you with coping mechanisms that are tailored specifically to your needs. Remember, it's not about fixing you. It's about empowering you to take control of your thoughts, to help you understand that you are not your thoughts, and that you have the power to change them. So, don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. It's not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your resilience and your commitment to improving your mental well-being. Remember, it's never a bad choice to seek help. Consulting an expert is an even better idea, as speaking to some professional will help you learn various coping mechanisms to get out of that loop of negativity and improve the quality of your life. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.